All right, let's be honest, we need to talk about meetings, specifically those soul-crushing, time-wasting meetings. We're going to crack the code and steal some powerful secrets from the world's absolute best leaders to make every single minute you spend in a meeting count. So, let's dive in. You know the feeling, right? You're sitting there, staring at the clock, just watching the seconds tick by, thinking, this could have been an email. It's that feeling of your day just draining away in a swamp of conversations that go nowhere and goals that are, well, what were the goals again? Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in very, very good company. But here's the really good news. Some of the most successful people on the entire planet got just as frustrated as you and figured out how to solve it. And that's what we're here to do. We're going to unpack their exact playbooks. So first up, let's take a master class from the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Now, he didn't just have one little trick. No, he built an entire system designed from the ground up for total efficiency and just incredibly productive, deep focus. Let's break it all down. Okay, you've probably heard of this one, the famous two-pizza rule. And listen, it's not about being cheap with the food, not at all. It's a strategic move. The idea is so simple but so powerful. Smaller groups mean less hiding, more personal accountability, and way faster decisions. It's a brilliant way to force yourself to only invite the people who are absolutely essential. Next, get ready for this. He killed PowerPoint. Seriously, Bezos famously banned slide presentations. Instead, meetings at Amazon start with about 6 to 10 minutes of total silence, while everyone reads a carefully written narrative-style memo. This is genius because it forces the person presenting to really think through their idea, and it guarantees everyone in the room starts on the exact same page before a single word is spoken. Now, this next one, this is my favorite. It gets right to the heart of what made Amazon so successful. They literally bring an empty chair into the meeting room, and that chair isn't just empty. It represents the single most important person not in the room, the customer. It's this constant, quiet reminder to ask, how does this decision help them? It just centers every single conversation on what really, truly matters. So yeah, the Bezos system is a whole philosophy, but he is definitely not the only leader who's obsessed over this stuff. Let's shift gears and do a kind of lightning round of some more quick, hard-hitting rules from other titans of industry that you can put to use right away. Warren Buffett is legendary for not wasting a single second, and his rule for meetings is just beautifully direct. Before anything else happens, you have to be able to answer that question, what is the outcome we need? Think about it. If you can define the decision you need to make right at the start, you might find the meeting's over in 5 minutes. It just cuts through all the noise. And, of course, we have to talk about Steve Jobs. He was absolutely ruthless about protecting his and his team's time and focus. He famously would stop a meeting, look at someone, and ask why they were there. If they weren't essential to the decision, he'd ask them to leave. Now, it sounds harsh, right? But it wasn't personal. It was all about respecting that time is the most valuable thing we have. Here's a super simple physical hack you can try tomorrow, courtesy of Richard Branson. Just don't sit down. He's a huge fan of standing meetings or stand-ups for a simple reason. When you're not all settled and comfortable in a chair, you just naturally get to the point faster. It keeps the energy up and the meeting brief. You know those meetings where half the people are just there, kind of staring into space? Sheryl Sandberg has the perfect fix for that. Give everyone a job. Before anyone even walks in the room, their roles should be clear. Are you here to make the decision? To contribute key info? Or to facilitate? When everyone knows their purpose, there are no spectators. Everyone's a player. Okay, so we've heard from some of the biggest names out there. But what does this actually mean for you? Tomorrow morning, how do you apply all this? Let's boil all of this incredible wisdom down into 5 dead simple, actionable rules you can use to upgrade your very next meeting. Okay, here it is, your practical toolkit. First, set a clear agenda. No agenda, no meeting. It's a non-negotiable. 2, start with the most important decision, just like Buffett would. Get the big thing out of the way first. 3, time box every single item. Give each topic a strict time limit and stick to it. 4, be absolutely ruthless about canceling meetings. If you can't state its purpose in one sentence, it probably shouldn't exist. And finally, number 5, and honestly, this might be the most important one, end with crystal clear action items. Who is doing what and by when? No exceptions. So we have covered a ton of ground, from 2 pizza teams all the way to that powerful empty chair. But after looking at all these different strategies,
What's the one big idea? What's the single most important thing to take away from all of this?
And it all comes down to this. We love to complain and say, I hate meetings. But meetings are not the enemy. Bad meetings are the enemy. A really well-run meeting is one of the most powerful tools for getting things done. And the incredible thing is, the power to turn a bad meeting into a great one is entirely in your hands. So that brings us to the real question. It's not just about what you learned here. It's about what you're going to do. So think about it. Your very next meeting, which one of these rules are you going to try? Are you going to be the one to insist on a 2-pizza team? Maybe you'll just suggest a standing meeting. Or maybe you'll be the person who bravely asks, hey, what is the actual outcome we're looking for here? A great meeting doesn't just happen. It's waiting for someone like you to lead it.